Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's your girl Kiki Green. I thought I'd bring you this interesting news. It's 4 a.m. on the West Coast, and I'm bringing this first article to you where I'm going to prove who, who, to you Kylie Jenner is nowhere near a billionaire. And not only is she nowhere near a billionaire, but she has the nerve to allow this lie to travel and grow wings like a baby Pegasus, like a lying baby Pegasus that flies through a magical bank vault, okay? The first article I am presenting to you is from capitalfm.com, and it reads, and I quote, this is so good. This is so good. You guys ready? Okay. Kylie Jenner's $900, I'm sorry. Yeah, because that's what the bitch is worth. She's worth $900. No, I'm sorry. Kylie Jenner's $900 million net worth is fake, according to money experts. And this article was published July 20th of 2018. Now she's supposedly a billionaire. Kylie Jenner's $900 million net worth might not be at all what it seems, as a celebrity net worth website has done some calculations and don't think the math quite adds up. Kylie Jenner hit headlines when she graced the front of the Forbes magazine as this year's highest paid female celebrity with an eye-watering net worth of 900 million dollars. But a celebrity net worth website has done the calculations and they said this is not adding up. They said that $900 million estimate is a massive overestimate, okay? With her real net worth to be more likely around $300 million. CelebrityNetWorth.com has broken down Forbes' estimation of Kylie's net worth, claiming she would only be worth the $900 million should her company, Kylie Cosmetics, sell for 8 times its current profit, something they see as unlikely due to the business's growth slowing down considerably last year due to Fenty Beauty. Okay, well, I added the Fenty Beauty part, but we all know it slowed it down, girlfriend. Why buy the copy when you can get the original? They say no company would ever pay an 8-time multiple for a brand that is clearly waning in popularity and promise they aren't trying to rain on King Kylie's parade. It's all rooted in facts saying we're not trying to be haters. We think it would be awesome for Kylie to become a billionaire, but we're choosing to wait and see. Oh, that's the first piece of little evidence that I have for you. Please don't hold your breath while you're waiting because we wouldn't want you to pass the fuck out. The next article I bring to you, it was written by a gentleman by the name of Michael Harriot. This was published July 12th, 2018 through the Grapevine, and it is titled, According to Forbes calculations, I'm the next self-made billionaire, not Kylie Jenner. Now, don't be thrown off by the title, because this gentleman, although he adds spice and humor, takes the time to let you know that skanko is full of it. Now, let me preface this before I read this article that Forbes is full of it. I don't know if Kris Jenner helped him come up with this nonsense, or if they came up with the nonsense, and the Kardashian Jenners is just allowing them to run with it and let people believe what they want. But get into this, and then I'm getting off of here. Although many people found it curious when Forbes magazine referred to Kylie Jenner as the woman on deck to become the youngest ever self made billionaire, I found the claim to be 100% believable. Because after reviewing my possible method for Forbes valuation, I determined that I too am worth $899 million. Others, including comedian and actress Francisca Ramsey, took issue with the self made part. Nothing that Kylie Nothing that Kylie is as much as a self-made she took issues with the self-made part, noting that Kylie is as much of a self-made millionaire as two slices of bread and a piece of stale bologna is a self-made sandwich. CNN points out Kylie was born into a rich family, raised by millionaires. Okay, then they start talking about my president, honey, so we're gonna skip past that. Now, fewer people, like myself, question the actual validity of the assertion that Jenner is worth 900 million, so I decided to look at how Forbes came up with that conclusion. Forbes explains the methodology for their rankings this way. To compile net worths, we valued individuals' assets, including the value of stakes in public companies using stock prices from June 22nd. We valued private companies by consulting with outside experts and conservatively comparing them with public companies. We appeared to vet these numbers with all list entrants, some cooperated, some didn't. We consider any person who built their own fortune and didn't inherit the money to be self-made. The magazine alleges that Kylie is conservatively worth 900 million, noting that she owns 100% of the company that generated most of the wealth, Kylie Cosmetics. It's easy to evaluate the worth of a public company from the value of stocks and assets, but because Kylie Cosmetics is a private company, it's more difficult. However, there are a number of ways to verify a company or a person's net worth. The first way is easy. A person gives you their tax returns and a balance sheet and lets you see all of their financial details. Let's be clear, there's no way that Kylie or any person would allow Forbes to do that. The magazine doesn't even state that it does that. Instead, they say they use another method. Forbes says it consults with outside experts and compares them with private companies. This is the juicy part, y'all. Forbes values Kylie Cosmetics at $800 million based on sales of $330 million in 2017. By comparison, last year, Avon products generated 5.7 billion in revenue, but somehow, using actual real-world math, the company is only valued at 1.5 billion. Do you hear that? Kylie Cosmetics sells $330 million, but is valued at $1.1 billion. But then Avon actually sold $5.7 billion worth of merchandise, and their valuation is $1.5 billion. Furthermore, Avon manufactures many of its own products, while Kylie's products are basically more expensive, rebranded products from Seed Beauty, which may or may not manufacture the products themselves. We all know them products coming from AliExpress, straight out of China, but whatever. So even if Kylie negotiated the best profit margin in the history of companies, it's hard for anyone with logical business mind to believe that after expenses, Kylie Cosmetics made $100 million in profit. Avon's profit on the 5.7 billion in sales was $273 million. But Kylie Cosmetics is worth 800 million. How, Sway? While this all seems like one of the public relations moves for which the Kardashians are known, I think of it another way. That means I'm a billionaire. Last year I sold a treadmill on Craigslist for $100. I also brought in a few dollars from the root and from outside projects. Using Forbes math, I have been a thriving enterprise comparatively worth $250 million. And all I need to do is sell 2.5 million more treadmills, and I'm in there. Part of Kylie Cosmetics' valuation includes the fact her last name is Jenner. This fool said, but my first name is Michael, like Jordan, like Jackson, like Angelo. Not like the artist, the mutant Ninja Turtle, who has been rich since a teenager. Plus, I imagine if I wrote for 1,000 line outlets. I'd easily make more money than Kylie, not to mention this book. He is cracking me up. But that's the good information. The important information is that there is no $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know how else to tell you that. Okay. Kylie is not a billionaire. Please, I would never ask y'all to like, share, and subscribe, but please like, share, and subscribe. That the people have been lied to on this one. The people have been lied to, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. That child is not worth $1 billion. That child's company ain't worth $1 billion. And it is impossible for it to be worth $1 billion unless she was able to sell it for 8 times its worth. In that case, she would then be a billionaire. As of right now, she ain't. Okay? Please send this over to Travis Scott because you sitting up there with that woman that you don't even like thinking she got $1 billion. Travis Scott, you may as well move on. Till next time. You're welcome.